Hello, Ronel. Welcome back to Find the Pieces. I am gonna go to Realms, and I'm gonna go to Grayscale Realm, because, I mean, every single piece that I still need to do is in the Grayscale Realm. Besides, I'm not even gonna say what piece, because I don't want to say the name of that piece. Um, let's see what I'm gonna do. What do I have left? I have a geometric piece left. I have lost that. I mean, it's either gonna be one of these two, or maybe Vinyl Disc, but I think that one also kind of stinks, but we'll see. Geometric piece, hidden in the ruins. Pay attention to the conveyors. Start with the monochrome one, the goo monster, the broken pillar, and finally the big white crystal. Okay. Okay, there are a bunch of conveyors. Um, the goo monster, the broken pillar, and finally with a big white crystal. Okay, I'm gonna write these down because I am not gonna remember that. Um, monochrome one, goo monster, broken pillar, and a white crystal. I see the big white crystal is this one. Oh, this is the broken pillar. Long, short, that's just short. Oh, this is Morse code. For sure. Broken pillar is dash dot. White crystal is just a regular dot. And then the goo monster. What is the goo monster? I only know the goon monster. Well, there's something over there. That's dash dot, no, dot dash. The goo monster is dot dot. That means the monochrome one. That's probably the monochrome piece over there. Dot dash dot dot. Okay, well that was easy. Let's go to Morse code. Dot dash dot 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 dash dot dot. That is line. Okay, why is that? Why was that hella easy? I solved that so quick, dude. Maybe I'm just a fucking puzzle goat. No, I'm not. Geometric piece. I got pushed off. That was easy. I don't know how that is. I don't know how that is easier than like 0.1 easier than road piece, which is also Morse code, but the Morse code is a million times harder to recognize. And road piece is also harder to get to. So that is just wrong. I feel like this should be like 7.1 or something like that. Or road piece should just be 8.0. Alright, lost data. Hidden in city. Find some letters in a city building and arrange them in clockwise order. Bottom to top floors. Imgur. Okay. City. I've never tried this one before. I mean, I've tried to look for the letters, but I got overwhelmed and I stopped trying to get the letters, so. I'm curious. I did find one letter, which is on the top floor. Yeah, there's W. W is on the top floor. So we have floor 1, floor 2, floor 3, W, and I'm gonna add B in brackets because it's on the back side. Okay, so now we just need to look for letters, and I'm probably gonna take. Oh, well, there's one. P is on the second floor. P. That is on the front side. Go clockwise. So that's that way. Yeah, so that's the first one on the second floor then. I think it can also be outside. I saw one up here. That's a 1. On the floor 2. So 1. That's on the right side. Checking everywhere. Okay, so floor 1 we have a capital F, which is on the door frame. Front, so we need 3 more, and I know there's 1 more on the top floor because I've seen it. Capital T, that goes before left side. That goes before the W. Let's say a small W. Yes. There we have a small A, which is also on the back side, but it goes after W because it's there nothing else on the bottom floor? I think that's where the lost data piece ends up at on the monitor. I'm missing 1 letter. Oh, there we go. S. That's on the left side. Small s, left side. Okay, then I have all... That's not left side, that's right side, by the way, but it doesn't really matter. That's all the letters. It said... What did it say? Find some letters in a city building and arrange them in clockwise order, bottom to top floors. So the order, and if this is not the order, I'm gonna be mad because this is because then there's just so many ways to interpret this puzzle, and there shouldn't be a wrong way to interpret this puzzle. It should be this is the string. So let's see if this is correct. And I'm like 99% sure this is not correct because that's always what happens. And would you look at that? It is not correct. How is that not correct, if I may ask? How is that not correct? I am genuinely confused how that is not correct. Maybe it goes from lowest to highest, so that means that S would be first, then F. Floor, that's P. It goes P before 1? Yes, because 1 is higher up. I'm just gonna do from lowest to highest and just disregard the fucking clockwise in general. Because where the fuck do you even start the clockwise? You think it starts from this thing. Or from the TV. So A, where's the T? T, is T lower than A? No, T is above A. So let's try A and then T and then W. Let's try this string. That's probably also going to be wrong, but who cares? Because, I mean, it's a find the pieces puzzle, so of course it's just bad. Yeah, of course it's just bad, dude. Like, genuinely, what is this? What are these instructions, dude? There's just so many ways to fucking interpret this. And arrange them in clockwise order, bottom to top floors. What that seems like there's 3 floors. So you first start with the bottom floor and rearrange those. Then you start with the second floor and rearrange those, and then you start with the third floor and rearrange those. That's what you're. That's what it seems like you're supposed to do. And from where does the clockwise even start? Like, also that it's just if I'm looking at the building from here, the clockwise could start here, and then we'd start with S instead of the one over there. If we start over here, we're gonna start with the first thing that's probably gonna be W. You know, it's just why. I think they mean from the screen. That's what I would guess. Then we have P, and then we have F. Can I give translation feedback? No. So I don't even know if this is a P or a D or a fucking. Well, it can only be those two. Because it could also be a D, you know. I'm looking from this side, and it looks like a P, but if I turn around, oh my god, it's a D. Also, it's just impossible to tell if this is a capital letter or not, now that I think of it. That one is a little bit bigger than a brick. F is all, well, F. No, that is a small S. The F is bigger. That one is tiny, dude. F is bigger than that. F is like 2 letters too. Yeah, no. That is a small S. Like, once again, the puzzle idea is kind of fine, but it's just... That one is almost as big as the fucking brick. That makes me think the S is big. No, it's not. I could try to do this with a fucking... FSD instead of P, 1TWA. Also wrong. Of course it's wrong. Why wouldn't it be wrong? It's... I'm gonna ping Ayuso, dude. He can give me this fucking Imgur link, dude. Okay, I finally got an answer on what I was supposed to do, and I got it first try now. Because it just makes a lot more sense after you get more information. Apparently, the starting point isn't this door. It's not the starting point. I mean, why would it not be the starting point? This is literally where you enter, then clockwise, so then you go in a circle, and then you end at the door. That's the most logical explanation in my eyes, and it could, in my eyes, that's the only logical explanation, honestly. But what the mindset was that this is the starting point. Like, you're looking at it from like as like a clock perspective, and this is like the top of the clock, so you start there and then you go in order. I think that's just very stupid. I honestly think that is very stupid. I think this start just needs to be reworked, where it's just fully clear on what to do. And I also think the floor by floor part is also kind of unnecessary. I think it would be more fun if it's just based on where the letters are in general and not based on the floors, because that's just an unnecessary step to make it. It just gives artificial difficulty, you know? But anyways, I have the Imgur open because I got it first try after that. This is a P, by the way. This is not a D. I mean, you could also, I guess you read it a lot as in you go like that, and it's a P, but you could definitely read that as a D for sure. But this is what we do. Password. Enter the title. Location. What do you mean? Because this is in ruins, of course, I think. I hope. Is this in ruins? Is this in ruins? This has to be in ruins. What is that? What is this fucking Where is that? Okay, that brought me absolutely not further, dude. Okay, that's not there. Where the Sigma is this then? It's not gonna be down there. What would this be? I think we need to. I think we need to go to this location and do something at that location, but I don't know where this could be. Where does this bring me? Where the fuck am I? Okay, I'm going back to ruins. It's impossible to tell where it's taking you. I guess we're going this way. I mean, I highly doubt it's over here on this side, but I mean, gotta check it. What does the L mean? There's an L on the fucking thing there. But also, this Imgur is outdated now, because I mean, there's a lot more decorations here. I need to fucking think about that. Is it here? Is this it? No. There's a lot more decorations now. I need to fucking remember that. Huh. That is not it. I mean, where the fuck is this? Down there? No, there's a portal. That's not a fucking thing. Uh, where is that? It is over here. That is that thing. And then there's a crystal. Yeah, this has to be it. This is the literal thing. Oh my god. That is a QR code. Can I scan it? I highly doubt that's gonna fucking get the QR code, dude. It doesn't read the QR code. I mean, who would have guessed? I genuinely cannot scan this. Maybe this works, lowering the graphics. 'Cause then there's no shadows. Oh my god. It's just not working. It's literally just not working. Also, password answer the title. What does that fucking mean? Dude, I swear to God, I'm not gonna fucking recreate this entire QR code. I have literally done a QR code recreation a few days ago. And I'm not gonna do that again. Especially if the QR code is just this big. Why the fuck does it not work? I mean, I understand why it doesn't work, because it's literally an impossible angle to get straight. This is literally the straightest angle I can get. Wait, I have a link. It's a Pastebin link. Oh my god. I have the Pastebin link. It's pastebin.com/8W8V6NV9. Oh my god, dude. Alright, let's go back to city. To go back to that building that I was at, because I want to know for sure if I have the code correct or not. I mean, I can unlock this paste. Answer is the title. Location: ruins. It's not ruins, unless it's capital R and the rest is not. It's not. It's not ruins. So what is it then? Location: unidentified. Unidentified. Enter the title. That's ruins. How is ruins not correct here? Maybe all caps. Of course, it's all caps. That's the most logical thing, because what the R is just as big as the rest of the letters, for sure. Oh my god, top secrets. Base 64. Hello. Get me to this website, please. That should be base 64, right? It's base 62. No, it's not. Oh wait, no, I need those. No. Yeah, this is base 64. What? That just gives this. And what if we decode this? We're just gonna continue. Literally triple decoder, dude. What do you mean? Code is retrieved. I don't see how on earth that is 8.0. I'm not gonna lie. That is harder than 8.0. That's harder than better in the state that it is right now. Holy shit. Oh, there it is. This piece was bad all across the board, I'm not gonna lie. Fucking... The start was genuinely... I mean, the idea is good, but there needs to be more directions, more indications, because, I mean, this doesn't help at all. You know, go in clockwise, erase them in clockwise order. Clockwise can start from here, it can start from here, you can also do it as in this, you know? Where you start at the top and then go at the bottom. It's just, yeah. And then the QR code is just not scannable for some reason half the time. because it's in the most annoying spot of all time. And then a triple base 64 decoder, dude. Oh my fucking god. Like, how? Why? That's literally the definition of cyber spam. Okay. I'm gonna end the video here, dude. I'm done with these two. I have done two pieces, one of which is good because it's genuinely the fucking easiest thing of all time, and the other is not good because it's the most tedious thing of all time. Funny how that works. Thank you all for watching. See you guys in the next one.